What up, YouTube? Team Movies here. For any Netflix fans, got some really cool news here. Today, Netflix has pretty much revealed pretty much their summer slate. Maybe not all. I mean, obviously from now to then there will probably be some summer films that stick in there. But as of right now, they sent a couple of cool previews for loads of their summer films. And I'm gonna read the ones that here. Alright, in April, on April 29th, which is this Thursday, we got the new Amanda Seyfried horror film Things Heard and Seen, which we already seen a couple of stuff for. April 30th, we got the new anime movie The Mitchells vs. the Machines, which was supposed to come to theaters, but Sony decided to sell it to Netflix, so go figure there. Alright, May 7th, we got the new movie Monster, which looks really intriguing. Now, here's what the film Monster is about. Steve Harmon is a 17-year-old honor student whose world comes crashing down when he's charged with felony murder. He soon faces a complex legal battle that could leave him spending the rest of his life in prison. It's directed by Anthony Medler and stars the likes of John David Washington, Calvin Harrison Jr., Jeffrey Wright, Tim Blake Nelson, Jennifer Hudson, A$AP Rocky, Nas. This looks really interesting. I always do like making a legal-based film. This definitely looks like something that could be interesting, so I'll give this one to go. Alright, premiering May 12th, we got this new movie titled Oxygen. Now, Oxygen is actually directed by Alexandra Aja, who also recently gave us that horror movie Crawl. And it's about a woman who wakes up in a psychogenetic chamber with no recollection of how she got there, and she must find a way out before running out of air. The film also stars Melanie Laurent. It is a French film, and it definitely reminds me of movies such as Married and all. It looks really intriguing. It premieres on May 12th, so keep your eye out for that. On May 14th, we got the new film The Woman in the Window, which of course was supposed to go to theaters, but decided to go to Netflix instead. This is like a female version of the movie Rare Window. It stars Amy Adams, Brian Tyree Henry, Anthony Mackie. You got loads of really cool players in this, so looking forward to checking this one out. Directed by Joe Wright. May 12th, we got the film. We of course got Army of the Dead, which is the new Zack Snyder zombie film starring Dave Bautista. You got loads of other folks in this. It looks cool. I mean, it definitely looks like The Walking Dead meets The Walking Dead meets Ocean's 11 in a way. So interesting to see that. May 26th, we got something called Bago, The Divine Ponytail. This premieres on May 26th. It's pretty much like a film about former football player Roberto Baggio. So I don't know much about the story, so I mean, interesting, I guess. We got some film titled Ghost Lab, which I never really heard of. We got a new sports movie titled Blue America. Here's what Blue America is about. It's an inspirational drama based on a true story about a Mexican orphanage struggling to survive after Hurricane Odell in 2014. Now this stars the likes of Dennis Quaid. You got some other interesting cast members. I feel like Bruce McGill's in this. Raymond Cruz. It sounds interesting. I always do like a good sports inspirational film. So hopefully it can be something interesting. Alright. Coming in June, on June 2nd, we got a movie titled Carnival, which I never heard of. We got a film titled Awake, which which is a new thriller directed by Mark Raso, and here's what it's about. After a devastating global event wipes out all the electronics and eliminated people's abilities to sleep, a former soldier may have found a solution with her daughter. It stars the likes of Mary Elizabeth Winstead, Arena Greenblatt, Shamar Anderson, Barry Pepper, Gina Rodriguez, Francis Fisher, Finn Jones, Jill Bellows. Some really interesting cast members. Uh, Directed by Mark Raso, who's directed some other pretty interesting films over the years, such as Code Grown, which was pretty good. Copenhagen was decent. So this definitely, looks, or I should say, sound interesting. They have, but they did drop like a preview, and also it looks like it would be pretty cool. All right, on June 11th, we got a couple of stuff premiering. We got a anime film. Netflix has an anime film titled Witch Dragon, which features a really cool, Chinese voice cast that features the likes of John Cho, Jimmy Wong. You got Will Young Lee, Constance Wu, Jimmy Yo Yang, Natasha Bardizzo, and it's a tale of discovering all the greatest wishes of all. So they did drop a preview for this. It looks like it'd be really cool. It was supposed to come to theaters, but Sony decided to sell it to Netflix. So go figure with that one. Alright. June 11th, we got a movie titled Skater Girl, which I'll be disappointed if we see the trailer for this and we don't hear Avril Lavigne's song. But this is like a coming of age dramas, about a girl who's like a skater or something. So it'll be interesting, I guess. All right. Coming June 18th, we got some film called Jagame Tad Rhyme, which I've never really heard of. We got new Kevin Hart drama called Fatherhood, which stars Kevin Hart, who is trying to raise his daughter, Alanis, like after his wife's passing. It definitely reminds me of the Kevin Smith movie Jersey Girl in a way. It definitely looks intriguing. It is nice to see Kevin Hart tackling more like a serious role. So maybe it could be something really interesting. Who knows? It was not supposed to go to theaters, but well, like other movies, it ended up going straight to streaming. So go figure that one. June 18th, we got a movie titled no, June 23rd, I said. We got a movie titled Good on Paper, which doesn't really have a plot detail or anything, but it stars the likes of Alina Sussinger, Rebecca Rittenhouse, Margaret Chosenness. The preview looked pretty decent. I mean, I do like Eliza, so hopefully, she can be pretty good in this. June 25th, we got the new Liam Neeson movie called The Ice Road, which I love Liam Neeson. Anything Neeson is in, I'll definitely give it a watch. Now this stars Liam Neeson and Lawrence Fishburne, and here's what this film's about. After a remote diamond mine collapses in the far northern regions of Canada, a ice driver leads an impossible rescue mission over a frozen ocean to save the lives of trapped miners, despite jarring waters and threat they have never seen coming. Hey, Liam Neeson is the man, so I'll definitely watch this because he's in it. Alright, on June 30th, we got a new animated film called American the Motion Picture. Now, this is pretty much an anime film, about George Washington. Or here's what it's about: a chainsaw wielding George Washington teams a beer loving bro teams with his beer loving bro Sam Adams to take down the Brits in a tongue-in-cheek riff of the American Revolution. The film features the voice cast of Channing Tatum voicing George Washington, Simon Pegg voicing King James, Bobby Monahan voices Paul Revere, Judy Greer's in this voicing Martha Dandridge. I mean, this movie is pretty much an R-rated anime film, which I always do appreciate. The previews look pretty decent. The animation looks cool. So, I don't know, sign me up with this one. This definitely sounds like it's really interesting to watch. Alright. Also premiering in June, which don't have a date. We got a movie titled The House of Flowers, which I've never really heard of. Coming in July, we got Resort to Love, which I'm in for. Don't have much of a. Oh, yeah, it's a film that stars Christina Milian. And it's about Erica who ends up as the entertainment at her ex fiance's wedding after reluctantly taking a gig at a luxurious island resort while in the wake of the music career meltdown. It stars Christina Milian, Jay Farrow, Sonique Walls. It could be interesting, I guess. Maybe it could be another Netflix dumpster fire. Who knows? Granted, all these could be Netflix dumpster fires. All right. Premiering on July 30th, we got a new John Claude Van Damme movie called The Last Mercenary, which I love John Claude Van Damme, so it's always nice to see him popping up on screen anytime. Let me pull up what this film's about. Alright. In The Last Mercenary, a mysterious former Secret Service agent must errantly return to France with his estranged son, when his estranged son is falsely accused of armed and drug trafficking by the government, following a blunder by a overzealous bureaucrat and a mafia operation. Hey, John Claude Van Damme is the man, so I'll definitely watch this because he's in it. It's always nice to see John Claude Van Damme in anything, so it'll be pretty cool. All right, some stuff that's premiering that in July that don't have actual dates yet. We got a movie called Blood Red Sky. Let me pull up what this film's about. It stars the likes of Legends Tomorrow star Dominic Purcell. You got Graham McTavish in this. It's about a woman with a mysterious illness is forced into action when a group of terrorists attempts to hijack transatlantic overnight flight. So yeah, this is pretty much an interesting. It says it's supposed to be like an action horror film, so sign me up with that one. All right, for all you Troll Hunter fans, we got the Troll Hunter movie coming from Guillermo del Toro. Let me look. It's titled Troll Hunters Ride the Titans and features the voice cast of the Nari star Stephen Young, Alfred Molina, Nick Offerman, Emil Hirsch, Nick Frost, Diego Luna, Kelsey Grammer, Cheryl Hines. Now here's what this is about. The heroes from Troll Hunters series team up on an epic adventure to fight the arcane order for control over magic that binds them all up. I don't really watch the Troll Hunters series, but I'll give this one a watch because it is from DreamWorks, so I do like DreamWorks films, so I'll guess it. And I do like Guillermo del Toro, so hopefully this will be really interesting. Alright, also premiering in July, which don't have a date yet, we got a film titled The Last Letter from your The Last Letter from Your Lover. Now, this film stars Felicity Jones, Shailene Woodley, and it's also from the same director of and it's also directed by Augustine Frizzell, who also directed this really decent comedy called Never Going Back, and she's directed episodes of Euphoria. It's about a pair of interwoven stories set in the past and present. Anne Fox, an ambitious journalist determined to solve the mystery of a forbidden love affair that at the center of a trove secret love affair from 1965. It also stars the likes of Joe Alwyn, Helen Turner. It definitely, sounds interesting. The previews look pretty decent, so could be pretty cool, I guess. All right, August 11th, we got the new Kissy Booth film titled Kissy Booth 3, which is supposed to be the final installment and stars Joey King and Joe Courtney's also in this. I mean, I do quite like the first two Kissy Booth movies, so maybe the third one could be pretty interesting. Who knows? August, coming on August 20th, we got a movie titled Sweet Girl. which stars Jason Momoa. Of course, we recently just saw Jason Momoa in Zack Snyder's Justice League, which was pretty good. And here's what Sweet Girl's about. A devastated husband vows to bring justice to the people responsible for his wife's death while protecting the only family he has left, his daughter. Now, this stars the aforementioned Jason Momoa as well as Dora star Isabella Merced. This definitely looks pretty cool. I love Jason Momoa, so give me an interested, I guess. All right. Uh, pr- premiering on August 27th, we got the She's All That remake called He's All That, which stars TikTok star Addison Rae. You also got Tanner Buttigieg from Cobra Kai fame. It's like a more of a gender reverse remake of the original She's All That film. I do quite like the original, so I don't know. I'll give the remake a go. It is directed by Mean Girls director Mark Waters, so it could work. Who knows? Now, films that also have are set to premiere in summer but don't have like release dates yet. For all you Loud House fans, we got the Loud House movie premiering. So I'm not a Loud House fan, but I know there are fans of that show. We got the Fear Street trilogy premiering sometime this summer. This one I really want to check out called Bob Ross: Happy Accidents, Betrayal, and Greed. It is a documentary about famed painter and TV personality Bob Ross, who was one of the most iconic figures in entertainment history. I mean, Bob Ross was the man. And this definitely reminds me of that Mr. Rogers documentary, Won't You Be My Neighbor? It's pretty decent. So hopefully this could be really cool, I guess. Last but not least, we got the anime movie Vivo with Lin-Manuel Miranda. The preview just dropped. I'll talk about that on a separate video. It looks really interesting, cool animation. So yeah, some really interesting films premiering in the summer. Like I said, and of course they did drop like a couple of previews for all these films as well. They all look pretty cool. That Fear Street movie looks creepy. Now, granted, like I said, from now to then there will probably be other films that could easily premiere in the summer that could sneak by there. But as of right now, these are the movies that are set to premiere in the summer on Netflix. So some interesting stuff to look forward to. Anyway, let me lead you guys. Which of these films premiering on Netflix are you interested in checking out? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Hit Movie Sign Out.